Hi guys, welcome to another edition of Adopt Nikola with
Hello, everyone.
Hello, everyone.
with WGM Dina Belenkaya. This is her second attempt, and one and only WFM Maria Emelianova commentating again. So it's good to see you guys. Hello, Evan Chessmaster. Thank you for the best wishes. 2511. Thank you, Twitch. Let's go. Kalims. And just want to welcome Dina again. Dina was supposed to have some French Chess Federation event that, of course, it ended up being cancelled in the last moment. So this is why we're doing this at 2 p.m. And a big shout out to Dina, who is a great streamer, both in Russian and in
English and French.
And French, yes. And also to Maria Emelianova, better known as PhotoChess, who was kind enough to agree to do a commentary on yet another Sunday.
And of course, big shout out to Nikola, who is not only the main participant of these matches, but also provides the bounty for the attempter, if I may say so, attempter, to adopt or a future mom. And also supports a lot of other events on Twitch, on various chess servers. Sorry guys, I think my alerts are way too loud. I will fix it in a second. Sure. Sorry. But yeah, Nikola, thank you for all your support that you provide for all of us. And this is the second attempt, and I hope we will see even more interesting games, and may the strongest adopt or unadopt.
Sure. Dina, I just wanted to say this. I really enjoyed your last couple of streams with Kasparov and also with your sister. I think your channel has been truly amazing in the past month or so, and I'm very happy that we agreed to do this collaboration. And just to make this very clear, hey Lila, it's very good to see you, and hello 2511, and thank you for Puccino for the host. It was Dina who challenged me, which basically means that Dina come both motivated and prepared, and I have to admit that I'm a little bit worried for this match.
Thank you very much, Nikola, and thank you very much, Maria, for being there with us. Yes, it's a second attempt for me, and I am actually very motivated, and I was also following the last Sunday match versus Karina, and yet her result was pretty much inspiring, so I am hoping to do at least something like this, and then we shall see, and obviously to have good quality games and enjoy this match with as much tense as it will be.
Okay. All right, thank you, Dina. So here is a quick question. You know, we normally discuss dare for these matches, and it's a privilege of commentator to choose a dare. So what do you have in mind, Maria, as possible dare in an unlikely scenario in which I do not get adopted?
Maybe Dina has some ideas.
Yes, last time we found a very gentle agreement that suited all of us, including the third person, which was the most, let's say, the most involved in the end. Yes, and I would be pretty happy if we could find some kind of resolution like this, obviously if that suits to both of you. And I'm open to all the ideas, and even I would suggest our viewers also to help us out with finding the most, let's say, truthful, no, not truthful, but
Deserving.
yeah, deserving way, if that might happen.
Okay.
Yeah, I was thinking that, well, last time it was your sister who was singing. It feels a little bit unfair since you're the one who is playing. So maybe this time we can do that you will be doing the honors. She can help.
The thing is, yeah, that's the performer in the family is not me, and what is even more unfair is that I do not have any singing talents, even more untalented mostly. So when it comes to any type of performing, I know that's like, I don't want it to be awkward, and I want it to be great. And I know when it comes to great, it's all about my sister. So, but yeah, sure, I would be happy to make a part of it, since it's my due as well. But let's see, what are the ideas?
Yeah, so maybe if Bella can come up with a suggested song. Yeah.
I'm open to suggestions. Dirk here is saying 5,000 push-ups, which I'm pretty sure is a joke, because
even divided between two sisters, it's a bit too much.
Probably too much. So I don't know. I just watched Ellen Nielsen do a very good dance. That because she dropped her. So we can do something like that, and we can have. We can do a dance or something along those lines, and we can involve Asia. I'm perfectly fine, and the nobody can top Julian Landau's shark dance from his match. So okay.
In general, we are very open to any kind of like physical activity, physical duty, like when it comes to gym at all, and especially my sister is knows all the tools where you can do gym. So yeah, that would be, we should discuss. We are open to all ideas.
Very good. Dina has to sing a song with her sister. Chad gives them 3 options and they choose. That's a recommendation by 2511, who is one of my viewers. Hi, 2511. He's also a fellow streamer, so let me give him a shout out.
Maybe we can do that. Asya is singing the main part of the song, but Dina joins for the chorus.
And Dina, I know you don't like to sing, but I actually heard your voice. You actually have a beautiful singing voice.
I think you cannot deny it here anymore.
Okay. Anyway, all right. So let's. How about this? Let's leave it for now. Let's start the match, and then we'll go from there. Okay.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we have time to do that, and who knows? Maybe we won't even have we won't even have to do that.
Yeah, I'm actually not feeling very confident about this.
Well, it's gonna be difficult to avoid that, I can tell you, but we'll see.
All right, so let me send a challenge. Okay. It's 5+2. I am gonna play a friend, which is Dina Belenkaya. Okay. It's unrated. Oops. I'm gonna send it as I'm gonna send the challenge as white because I have a promise to keep. And then I'm gonna mute my microphone and take my head.
So yes, are we muted? Are we getting muted by Maria in Zoom? Yeah, or?
Well, I don't mind hearing you.
Okay, so.
And I think you will hear me on your streams, but you will not hear because you will take your headphones off.
So I should not turn my mic off in Zoom.
Yeah, probably not. Just taking off your headphones is enough.
Okay, good. Thanks. right. Where are we? Where are we? Thank you, Eric. Thank you very much, everyone who is supporting me in my chat. Thanks a lot. Thank you. Okay. Am I ready to get started? I don't know. Let me have just last breath. Okay.
One for the goal.
Let's go.
All right. We have the first game.
Oh no. Oh no. Not this one, please.
Grob. He started with the grob.
Oh no, this one.
That's exactly what be my reaction.
That's a shame. Okay.
And look at Nikola, his face. He knows.
Okay.
He knows what
Where
he
are
did.
we here about?
Oh, you cannot see the board. Sorry.
Can you put
what?
those
Why?
away? Otherwise, I can hear something.
That's weird.
Oh no. Okay.
But why? What? Why is it not? That's strange. On my
D4, knight E4.
Okay, now it works.
What does it bring me?
Okay, so yeah, it started with
I think it's okay.
with a grob.
Knight E4.
Yeah, you could see the board. I don't understand why it was not changing for you, because it's changed for me.
Bishop F5 should be okay. C3,
I think
right?
knight G3 was better here.
Correct.
To not to exchange the knight. The knight
now,
here is a beautiful piece. And I think white is gonna attack with H4, H5. Yeah, he said he might throw some games. I didn't expect him to throw from the game 1. But the effect was definitely what he wanted it to be.
I have no idea what is going on.
I have no idea either, but I'm not the one to sing. Grob, yeah. I actually expected Grob in the previous match against Karina.
That seems logical.
Hey, Reckless Fury. Okay, I think still pushing this because she cannot keep the bishop on f5 after knight g3.
Yeah,
and there is no way to defend it. So if she moves it,
fine.
Then
h5.
H5 now is already a move that probably deserves to be played. Pretty sure white here will not castle and probably move the king to f1, and it's relatively safe. We back with the fury. Yes. Still h5.
So where is white's plan?
I still cannot manage to make my alerts quieter than they are. Thank you, Ben, for your donation. Thank you so much. So we are in the game 1, which is here. Yes, game 1. And it started with a grob to immediately throw Dina off her preparation. Do you think she prepared? I doubt so. So black can consider exchanging the pawns and exchanging the rooks.
Castle longside?
Castling longside, of course, alongside avoids all of the attack on the king. But this knight is still not developed, while white has pretty good developing. The king probably goes to f1 and stays there quietly. He can also exchange the knights.
No, doesn't want to.
Now black needs to block this
Okay.
all activity here with a c5 and maybe not immediately b6, but c5. Exchanging. It looks a bit scary, but maybe taking with a pawn, following by
If
4.
pawn takes or if queen takes. Oh, queen.
Pawn, yes. And then he can play f4.
Here.
So the bishop will be opened again.
This one is fine.
My cats continue making concerts, so don't pay attention. They're just supporting Nikola.
F4 at some point. Then I go e5. Or not. My knight is not developed. So how can I develop it?
Yeah, Dina and Nikola. Well, Nikola is muting himself, but it's not necessary. Hearing her thoughts, I think, is important, or at least interesting enough. And they cannot hear me. Shall you get a trumpet to support the cat concert? I think my cats are managing with this duty on their own pretty well. How was your Chinese food, by the way?
Where if I attack?
Mine was great. The beef was nice. I think now she's provoking f4, actually.
What if I attack? Mm-hmm. Now here.
Yeah, I can do that. Yeah, her microphone is quite sharp. My microphone, I guess, is not so close. Okay, so if now white takes.
Oh, knight
takes with a knight, but then the black knight immediately gets.
That is actually good for me, because now I can develop my knight. This is most important here.
The knight gets some fresh air suddenly, and now maybe some f6 to push away the white knight. Bishop d2, and what do you do with the queen? Have to
let's attack.
Go back. Because if she goes on a3, the queen might get stuck there after bishop b4.
I'll go back. It's fine.
And now maybe queen a4, attacking a7. White is getting some good initiative here. And this knight is still far away from the game. He needs at least 2 moves to get back to something like on d6.
What is next?
I like this position. I like this, what came out of Grob. I don't like the opening, but this position is pretty good. Is it better now with my voice, or is it still quiet?
Queen.
Can make it louder.
Okay.
Pawn structures are for the weak. Well, the thing is, even now black text on b5, white will first take on a7. And of course, taking on c4, being greedy is a big mistake. Because white will always have this f4 with the tempo and with attacking b7. So maybe rook a1 and queen b6 can take on c6. I would want to go with the king on e2, but it might be not a very good decision after f4 and some bishop g4, f3. Maybe it's still fine. b6.
Oh.
Wow. And then he wants to play rook a1.
Only move.
Rook a1, king c8. And what to do next?
Only
Maybe
move.
c5 and bishop a5. But c5 will be met with b5.
Mm-hmm.
And now f4.
Take.
Yeah, white king seems fine, but we want to get this rook into play.
Oh, she will go. He will go.
So definitely taking here is not a good idea.
So I have to go back.
So maybe bishop d6.
And then I will quit on.
What to do now? This knight is now also not in the game. You may be... knight e4.
I have to quit weird d7.
And Nikola is very long time now.
Now I can take. Because I have always...
But now take on b6.
Have this d7 square.
And she wants to take on d2 with a check, but then we get the rook
p8.
to the play. Can bring it to b2, b1.
Check.
King e2.
Take.
And then we take with the bishop, or first check. But then the queen is hanging. Okay, then. Okay, so she has to go back. And I guess he does not need to take on b8. He can just recapture. But it's so many pawns for black that she has so many pawns.
Right. Maybe not the best one,
Queen
but
b7.
The safest one.
Take on e4 with bishop.
The safest one.
King runs.
Oh, wow, where is he going?
Because now white wants to play h5 and he is in the game again. Yeah, maybe h5 now.
Where is he going?
Now rook e8, queen g5. And she can sacrifice the exchange. But of course, having a draw is not enough. Rook g6, that's not ideal. Not enough material.
Ooh. No, that wasn't the safest one. That wasn't the safest one. I think I should have... Where are we? We're getting back.
Interesting opening choice.
Hey guys. All right. That was an interesting game.
I think it was a mistake to play king d7. Probably would be safer to go queen b8.
Probably, yeah.
I was surprised that you actually played that.
You take, I take, you take the bishop. And...
yeah. Nice.
Yeah, you shouldn't be having enough time to checkmate me here with two rooks.
According to this, instead of on rook d6, I should have played b7 instead of h5. Okay.
Oh, I liked h5, but maybe earlier instead of rook a7.
Yeah.
And yeah, instead of h5, b7 was probably winning.
Yeah. Yep. All right. And the report looks like a Los Angeles earthquake.
It is. It does.
Yeah.
After you played queen a5, I expected rook a1. And this b6 came really unexpected.
Yeah. Let's see. I'll analyze this tomorrow, but looks like that computer actually likes b6.
sorry. I don't know that.
Oh, shut up, Alexa. All right. Well, 1-0. Thank you. And for the record, the reason I'm playing Rob, and my apologies to Dina and everybody who is shocked, it's because I promised Alessia I'll play Rob. So
yeah, I understood it immediately. Like just the phrase before we started the match, and then your first move, and I somehow connected this to facts. I understood that it was Alyssa's business.
yes.
Yeah, the
Alessia,
question is, how many times did you promise to play Rob?
I think it worked actually. It worked actually in a way.
Yeah, anyway. All right, so I'm sending a rematch, and I'm taking this off and muting the microphones.
Okay. Let me just put the volume of my Zoom lower and of my chess.com announcements of the moves higher. Okay. So we were
doing some music.
Here.
I hope it's not too loud.
Okay, 1-0. Let's go. Am I playing with white? Yes, I'm playing with white. E5. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, are you ready? Knight C3. What does he have? And
okay, so this is
G3.
like Vienna game.
And what does he have here?
Actually, out of many opponents of Nikola in this series, I think Dina is pretty much the only one who really likes closed games.
So no D5 anymore.
So playing something sharp against her puts her out of her comfort zone. And that's what the Grob showed, that the decision to castle longside and to run away with the king showed that she is not comfortable with an attack on her bare king.
Let's go castle. Let's go castle.
Okay, so it's pretty nice development. Maybe already bringing the knight to d4 is not a bad idea. Now he is provoking h3.
H3.
Where
does he have?
Weakens
oh, bishop e6 now.
King side a bit. So maybe he's planning the attack h5, h4. And if she plays h5 herself, then knight g4. And she will have to go back on g1. G5
oh no,
instead.
Again? Is this happening again? Have d4, no? No,
I think
d4.
h5 was a bit
pawn takes.
More dangerous.
Knight d5.
Again, it means g4 or g5?
I need to go there.
But Nikola definitely feels
I need to go
the
there
opponent pretty well.
Is and this one.
Knight d5.
So now let's see what he has here.
Maybe rook g8.
On g4, I will go bishop
Yeah,
g5.
I've never played Vienna. Interesting opening.
On g4, I will go bishop d5.
Rook g8. What will she play? She has the idea of b4. I don't know if it works immediately. To take on d4.
So g4 or h6 is also possible, yeah? h6, b4.
He spent about a minute now in total. So he needs to hurry up. b4, knight b4, knight d2.
Okay.
Now after a4, it's a problem.
and take here.
So maybe g4 now. Or taking on b4 is also not bad. Now she has this quick development for the bishop on b2 with sort
And
of
this position is a
threat.
little bit ruined.
This does not pose many threats. And he definitely will recapture with the pawn because he doesn't want to have a bishop opposing the queen. Maybe he wants to support g4 move, but this might become too slow. Takes bishop b2
again.
King e7.
This is the knight
Queen f3.
I'm looking for.
That's
this
not
is
good.
The knight I'm
he
looking
will have
for.
to give up the exchange on h8.
Oh, this is my knight. Oh. Yeah.
Yeah, Nikola is not gonna castle, of course. Now
okay,
queen
here
f3.
I have choice either queen.
Well, she also has e5.
d4.
Queen d4 is also an option. Queen d4 castle. And
let's go with the
take.
I don't see the difference, honestly. So let's go with the queen. Oh, whoa.
Yeah. Maybe king e7 was slightly better to at least be able to give up exchange and not the piece. Yeah, g4 earlier.
So, if the knight goes away, I will grab the rook. Yeah, that is sure. If the knight doesn't go away, doesn't go away, I'm taking him. This is the queen.
No, she simply needs to exchange.
Yeah, this is nice
the queens.
because.
Or she can even start attack.
There is an idea behind. Yep. Where I can also take it. I will have rook. No, I will have bishop up. I will have 2 rooks and a bishop.
She wants to exchange the queen for 2 rooks? But this only complicates the things. Having a free full piece is always better than going to uneven
No, that will be
material.
f6. Let us go here.
And also, Nikola would have had f6 to trap the bishop. Yeah, this is not gonna last for long. A piece down against WGM.
No, usually it should help. But I'm not that comfortable in playing without a queen.
Okay, so king b7, a5.
One more chance, Dina.
Rook a8. He has some ideas with h5 and h4, but she can always give the queen up for 2 rooks.
Okay.
She also has rook a6, rook a1. cb5, h4, b takes c6, queen c8. No, queen g5.
Okay, now.
Queen g5, the rook is hanging.
Or never.
Let's change the type of music. I think we're all gonna fall asleep with this one.
Now.
So now she decided to exchange the queen. It makes sense with the king here. Now she also has the idea e5 with a checkmate. Well, nearly checkmate, c6. I think playing c6 is a must. And now she can bring the rooks to the other
everything.
To the other file and break through. And this king is not happy, and castle did not help.
I have open files, but it's okay.
At least she's going low on time.
But it's okay.
h3. If you said A, say B. This eases the pressure. The problem is that despite having queen, black really doesn't have enough pieces to stop all this pressure on the king. So yeah, changing the queen with two rooks was a wise decision for Blitz. It's hard to find what to play here. Maybe queen c8. I think eventually black will need to give up the bishop. d4. Yeah, now it's a mate. Now it's a mate.
Okay. I should have been more confident with that piece up.
Good game, Dina. Thank you. This was this g5 was a little bit too aggressive. Haha.
No, I like the idea, but I think h5 was a bit safer for your pieces.
Yeah.
Plus, you had h4 immediately.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, definitely. And I'm not sure about sacrificing the queen.
Yeah, let me look.
Don't know.
Mm-hmm. Hey, thanks, Just Noob. It's very good to see you. Yeah, tough game. Your opponent played well. Yeah, 20% accuracy is not gonna cut it. Thanks. All right, thanks, Dina. Yeah, let's see. Yeah, I just handled that opening badly. That was an interesting choice. I certainly didn't expect you to play that. All right, cool. All right, I'm gonna send the rematch.
Okay.
And let's take this off. Let me.
Thank you everyone who is supporting me in my chat. Hey Cyrilov, thank you very much. You have a small eye. What do you mean? What do you mean? Thank you so much. Yeah. Okay, so 2-0. First two games have been exciting. Thank you, Eric. They have been very, especially not only exciting, but especially pretty nervous, honestly. Okay, I'm putting zoom less and putting. Yeah, I still haven't figured that thing with the sound. Do you guys want me to put a music on background? Okay, let's go through the game. Okay, c6. I want first to try c6 and d5 and bishop f5.
Thank you, Glamdring.
Mm.
Okay.
h6.
He is going for tile variation. h5.
g4. Come on.
h5.
g4. I'm waiting for g4.
Isn't it h4 first and then g4? h5 then g4.
Come on.
Yeah, Nikola
I'm
beheaded
waiting
a
for
lot
G4,
of strong
G4,
players
G4,
in
G4.
this opening.
Little tired. Okay. No, not necessarily. Oh, he's thinking. And I don't hear me. Do I?
Yes.
G4, bishop d7. That was our previous game. Like we had a game like this in the previous match. So now, like last time, Nikola played here knight c3. Okay. Knight c3. I played a.
Yeah, and I think then white plays h5.
No, I played h5. Now I play a6.
And then, yeah, she played h5, and it was, I think, not very good decision for this opening.
Okay.
Black should not push too many pawns.
Bishop b3.
Who is hedging?
Yes, queen b6.
Who is hedging? Oh, taking on b2 would be a very big mistake.
Here. Knight h a4. Knight a4. Yeah, no knight a4. Wait, can I take it?
Taking on b2 is
take.
I do not recommend doing that.
Well, the rook be trapped there. Let us think. Take rook b1. Queen a3. Rook b3. Queen a5. 7. Bishop. I think it's okay. Well, wait. Check here. Yes, I think it's eatable. I think it's eatable.
I don't think it's eatable.
I am taking. What will you do? Rook b1. Queen a3. Rook b3. Queen a5. Only move. Rook b7. Bishop b4.
Bishop b4, bishop g2.
Now, how will he defend the knight? This is the question.
Caro-Kann, the Tarakan.
And the rook.
The Tarakan in Russia is cockroach.
There. Yeah, he has to play.
Someone should tell Nikola that castling is allowed in the opening. Well, let's see if after 5 games it will stay the same. Then we probably can tell him that castling is allowed.
Can I try bishop c1? There will be something or not? Knight b1, take. And the rook will be gone.
Actually, this is a very interesting idea for Dina if she fails to adopt Nikola.
Take and knight jumps. somewhere, let us say d5. And
To not to
yeah,
not to
as
castle for
comfortable
a
as I
week
would
on streams.
like to be.
What do you think, guys?
So
Is it too
I'll
harsh?
go- Oh, he can do it whenever he wants.
Yeah, but how many times do you stream during the week? 3 times?
Rook takes, queen takes, and 85.
Okay, we can say 50
95.
games, no castling.
Ah, there's queen
Not
b7.
castling for a whole stream is a challenge. And if you castle once, you
There's
have to
queen
do
b7
another
here.
stream.
Jump to e4. Queen moves. 96.
Yeah, now bishop d2 is the only
this
move.
is not nice at all.
He needs to hurry up
So
with
I want
this.
to play bishop. I see one more idea. One more survival
Maybe c5.
idea. 96, knight b1. Take on d2.
The rook is on one hand, the rook is practically trapped. On the other, queen is also
Queen
trapped,
takes,
and the rook is close to the king, closer than the queen.
And 96.
I don't think he is planning to castle here, no.
Yeah, 96 is okay. And if he jumps anywhere, I will have check first.
Now he has rook h3.
Knight b1, bishop takes, queen takes. Oh, my bishop won't
Rook
be
h3
threatened,
is a
so
nice
I can
idea.
move my queen
Unexpected.
to a5. Or
Abandoning this
take
castling idea forever.
Queen takes a2. Yes.
Knight b1 is also nice.
And
Queen
a4.
And bring another knight to c3, force an exchange. Knight c3, then the rook is opened to go back or to be defended by queen from g1. And queen can take on d4.
I don't like it. But if we go here.
But I think the fact that black will be missing a dark squared bishop is more important.
Greedy or not greedy?
She is actually considering taking on a2 as
this
again.
Is something I do not want to.
The problem is that after knight c3, the knight on a6 is also going to be hanging.
There's queen b2, weird. No, c3.
And then he also will have knight d5, queen d5, bishop a6.
Queen a4.
And taking this pawn on d5 is important.
Knight c3.
Vertical castling, well, we don't have such agreements here. And the rooks are still, like, the rooks moved. So how can you have a vertical castling? If you had the rook there from the beginning, then yes. Like in our crazy games with Alessia. We probably should make that stream again with crazy games. And now these two knights, I think, are gonna trap the queen forever. Now he has knight c3, queen a5, knight e4.
Oh no, I hear everything Maria says. Okay, let us concentrate on our game. Yeah, I shall put this a little bit far away.
Okay, I hope she cannot hear me.
Okay, so I see the idea.
Well, if I talk far away from my
And how
microphone,
can
it
I
should be
react
fine.
on
I
it?
can just increase my volume. Yeah, I like this rook h3, but maybe here I would have played knight c3 first,
Yes, I have
because this looks really uncomfortable for the queen.
this for now.
Also knight c1, forcing queen a1, and rook a3, forcing...
Oh, still. Rival. I don't have any option, do I?
Yeah, so she doesn't have any other options, so 2 rooks for a queen again, but he's not missing one piece before that. Krabbe. Ah, okay, yeah, I remember that one. Queen a5,
So now,
nice. And now he probably will be bringing the knight.
now. What
Or
do we do
via
now?
c3, a4, c5.
Now I go here.
Knight e7, knight f4 maybe, and this will hang. Now she has to play, but she's giving up. Okay. And knight h5. And now he wants to go on f6 and also wants to take. Time. Take. And maybe check first. I guess he always can check. This is very difficult to handle. Now knight is... He had knight e8 winning one of the rooks. And of course, he's not gonna mate himself. He can always hide on g2. Now check. And knight f6. I don't think there is any mate here. The king always runs away. Maybe king e3? It's a rook.
Oh no.
Mate?
Yeah.
Ooh. Dirkia, don't go. Sorry, Dina, my microphone probably was too loud.
No, I think it's because mine was, I don't know, I put earrings not so far away. So congratulations, Nikola.
Oh my God, I completely forgot that. I know that this queen b2 was bad. I just couldn't remember what was the best way to do it.
I love this rook h3 lift.
Yeah, rook h3 is great.
Yeah, really nice.
You know what's very funny? I'm pretty sure that's not the line. Hold on, let me see.
I think it's difficult to save the queen there. I think taking on a2 is a mistake. Maybe you needed to run to a5.
Yes,
instead.
but I didn't like I didn't like c3.
Yeah, yes, I couldn't remember the line. I should have played rook h3 and moved 12. That's the line.
Yeah, instead of knight b1. But knight b1 is also dangerous.
Okay.
Like I liked the knight c1, knight c3. Rook h3 is also nice.
Yeah. Okay. Well, thank you, Dina. Let me, and then we'll figure out.
Yeah, so I was wondering if you would be interested to continue playing if you have time, of course.
No, I would love to play. As a matter of fact, oops, hold on. Let me do the due diligence first. There's the promises that need to be kept. I know this is what game 3, so I'm game to play until half adoption. In other words,
So new 5 games.
New 5 games. Want to do that, Dina?
Yes.
Okay.
Sure.
All right. So. Okay.
Sure. Thanks a lot, Nikola, for 50 gift subs. Thank you so much.
All right.
So actually,
I can't say that it is deserved, but thanks anyway.
I actually came up with their idea, which does not involve singing unless Dina wants to.
Okay.
So during these 3 games, Nikola, you did not castle, and someone joked, maybe you should tell Nikola that it's actually allowed to castle in this match. So then I came up with this idea for Dina not to be able to castle for entire stream when she's playing chess.
This is actually a challenge. It depends, of course, who I'm playing with, but if I'm playing against serious opponents, yeah, it could cost.
Maybe just against viewers, and
points.
You can do non-rated games, or if you are playing subs, one of those streams. Of course, not like some serious event, but that's just an idea if Nikola likes it.
I'm game if it works for Dina. That's fine. I mean, one of those streams that you have with Asya, when you play Hand and Brain, maybe we can add to the challenge.
This is very
that's like a double handicap.
This is very mean of you, because like
until
now we haven't yet won any game except for the one that she won against you, but otherwise we didn't win any of those games.
Just never say king.
No, that's fine. No, that's fine. It's if I remember correctly, I sacrificed the queen on the move 4 or something like that. It was fine.
Yeah,
that's fine. All right, very good. All right, so what I'm hearing from this is that not castling for the whole thing doesn't work for you, Dina, right?
It is actually, it could be a part of a challenge, but I think we should accumulate. Does it exist? Accumulate, thank you, Maria. Accumulate all the ideas we have, and then see what we can mix or choose of those. Right. But I like this one.
All right, fair enough. I'm sending a rematch, and I'm taking this. So we're now playing half adoption.
Yep.
Okay.
All right.
Sorry, guys. Yeah, for those of you who were rooting for me, it is interesting actually. Yesterday, I was streaming together with Karina, and we were commentating Kasparov's game, and she said that Karina, guys, played against Nikola half adoption last Sunday. Yes. So Karina's dad is a mathematician, as far as I remember, and he calculated that if you want to win against Nikola 10-0, your accuracy needs to be 99% higher than his one.
Maybe
in the game. So actually, if you want to win 10-0, you have to avoid all the mistakes. Which is
half mum. Yeah, weekend mum.
A lot.
And then he can ask for a half car.
Prepared for our match. Let us see how it
I
goes.
see the chat is already suggesting for me to do the adoption match as well. We are carefully avoiding this with Nikola for as long as we can.
Take or not take?
Okay,
Probably not.
another Vienna.
Probably not.
Yeah, we will see how long we will
Go
let.
this one.
So far, Nikola was adopted only by Aman out of.
Where is the plan to activate everything?
Activate everything. That's probably coming with F4. That's the only way to
F4
activate
somewhere would
everything.
be nice. F4 and yes, F4. And then knight.
See?
Knight takes if he takes.
Okay, maybe no, taking is not good here. Maybe queen d7 and
knight takes.
Finally castle here and then attack.
Yeah, this guy definitely doesn't want to be adopted.
Oh, sorry guys.
At least by any of the girls. He only wants dad.
Yeah, that's true. Nikola still doesn't have a mom.
Yeah,
he only has a dad.
After.
Thank you guys. Yeah, next
week.
Bishop
takes after.
Next week.
Okay, so we still have a potential hope for half adoption. So why not use it? Why not use it?
Yeah, Dirkia, you can already do the honors if you want with the beats. He decided to exchange everything. On one hand, it activates, as Dina said, everything.
Now everything
but
is
on
open.
another, this diagonal
and
is
whose spaces are better here?
And yeah, he has
where is he going?
Attacks here with
c4.
c4.
Where is he going?
And she probably will play knight d5, forcing to exchange the bishop, so she will have a bishop pair. And then, of course, castle is priority because f7 is hanging. Another option is knight a4.
And how can I use it?
But after queen a6, knight probably has to go back.
You worth this?
Congrats everyone who won the bets. Shall we go for a new one with
queen a5
2
or
to
queen
1
b4
for half adoption?
or queen e6?
Dirkia added two times because first one was already given out in the beginning.
Queen a6. b3. b3 is part of my plan.
Yeah, but we have 3 to 1. We had for the full adoption. For the half one, we will have 2 to 1.
But c3 looks also interesting to me.
What's half adoption? So Nikola won a game 3, so he avoided an adoption, but they decided to continue the match 5 more games, where Dina is trying to half adopt him. So she needs to win 5 games in a row.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly that one.
Ignore you. Okay, I can.
Yes, now he's in time. now he's in time.
Yeah, so the draw will break it. She needs to win 5 games in a row instead of 10, which was a full adoption. And thank you for the beats.
Is this a threat? b5 he cannot do. Knight takes. So he should move his knight. 3-5, I will take on b7. I'll take on b7. Now, this is my plan.
What's your plan? Let's see what's the plan.
b4 is coming. b4 is coming.
Yeah,
and b5 is not possible because of knight takes c5.
c4, a b4, queen b5. This knight here is still not going to be very happy.
Option? Where are his options?
Just bring the rook to g8.
Yeah.
Okay, b4, c b4, a b4, queen b5. Or maybe queen e5, centralize the queen. And she maybe wants to bring the knight to c5. Let's see, knight c5. Maybe bishop d5 to exchange this bishop. This is a very nasty one.
I need to place my pieces to the...
But then he would be weakening f7 square. At the same time, the queen will get to the center. So maybe, yeah, maybe bishop d5 is
that way,
Black should be aiming
so that they do not seem weird.
Another way is to change bishop dark squared one, bishop g5, or maybe b6 to prevent from knight c5 first, and then bishop g5 or bishop d5. Lots of options.
Or
now rook f5. Rook f5. What to do?
Or queen h5. Or knight c5.
Well, queen h5, bishop c4.
Or
knight c5, bishop g2.
This is nasty.
Rook c7.
I have to believe it.
Yeah, Nikola is in time trouble now.
What is happening
Maybe
now?
just move the rook to e7. White has some advantage here because of a bishop pair. Bishop f4, maybe f6 to prevent any play on the dark squares, but she still has control over g6.
Mm-hmm.
Losing a piece.
Is this my piece? Is that my piece?
That's a piece. That's
yes,
two bishops and a
piece.
piece.
Okay.
Yeah, this bishop pair is tough to play against.
Yeah,
I was thinking maybe bishop d5 or bishop g5 was a way to trade them off before knight c5. But when you played, yeah, bishop d5 there was a move rook f5, I think. Not very nice.
Yeah, no, it's all fine until
maybe
queen b2 was bad.
I actually suffered a lot until I found bishop e3 because you had this nice b5 idea.
Yeah, maybe bishop b2 is forcing queen exchange, which is in favor of white because your queen is more active.
And I should have
maybe just rook e7.
Yeah, I probably should have exchanged the rooks when I had a chance. Yeah.
Oh.
Meaning here. Okay. Yeah, bishop pair was tough, but okay. Well, that's fine. I'm glad that I went out of that opening with some success. I was basically trying to play some sort of a non-Sicilian Marozzi bind, and it kind of worked. F4 surprised me. Okay. Thanks, Dina. Good game. Let's sending the rematch.
Sure.
And disconnect.
Okay, so what do you guys say if I put a little bit of a music? I have no idea if you can hear it or not. Just for you to get some, at least some. Okay. Thank you everyone who's rooting for me, and yeah, welcome to all my new subs. Welcome. It's very pleasure for me to have you in my community. Thank you so much. Get ready for the next sub battle and sub simmos and sub Sundays, D5. Now we are changing. Let's see what is his preparation here. Last time he tried B4.
Okay, Scandinavian. We need Greg Shahade here. Who knows?
Let me take it. I want to take it. I want to take it.
Take everything.
Last time I didn't take it, now I want to take it.
Last time she took on b2 and it did not result in anything good.
So I'm getting back to where it all started.
I always feel scared to take pawns like that on b2 or on b4 because it gives the opponent.
Oh no!
Oops.
Oh no. Oh no. Okay. Yeah.
It's a late hour.
Sorry about that. Yeah.
My bad. Okay. Yeah, thank you, Julian. Sorry. Dina, thank you, but okay.
Yeah, I somehow, I don't know. I thought like you have played knight c3 or I don't know, or missed concentration, I guess. Yeah, that was a little bit too kind of me. Sorry.
Yeah, it was. I appreciate it. Well, this is game number 5, and this match was supposed to be 10 games. So you want to have a second half adoption chance?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. Okay.
I think it was actually game 4 even.
According
or
to the
not.
score, it's
Oh,
3.
yeah, no,
No,
five,
it's 3-2, 3-2.
Sure.
Yeah, I forgot to
Okay.
update.
Okay. All right. So, okay. I'm gonna send the rematch.
Yeah, thanks.
Thank you. I mean, giving me a whole queen is very greatly appreciated.
Yeah. Luckily, it was not the adoption game.
At least not the game 10.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, let's go. Oh no. I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened. I got concentration lost.
But in the game 4, also,
Okay,
I think
so
Dina
let
did not
me
take the
see
knight, which Nikola gave to her.
what he has.
She also missed that. And yes, against
Let me see where he
again
has
we
here.
have 2-1. Yes, again 2-1. And I think this is pretty
D5
a safe
good.
bet at this point. Okay, now it's a game
Now
6,
this.
right? Let's not forget to update it.
And this. Now let me see how he reacts.
Maybe just exchange in c3 and then play c6. This is giving up a pawn.
That does mean I can take. Is it an
Going
extra
for
pawn?
faster development.
There it is. It is an extra pawn. Okay. And what is it?
Queen f4, queen e3.
Let's say I check.
He's just hoping for another queen blunder.
Let's say I check. Development first.
Okay, so let's update the title.
Development first.
Oh no, all the same music.
Bishop e7? No, bishop c5. Okay. Okay.
Now queen g4. I don't like it. I don't like it. How to defend this pawn?
Let me try out. Let me try out.
Nikola didn't play g5 yet. Well, he might do after queen g4. It's possible that Dina loses a little bit of self-confidence in this match.
I cannot play d4.
Yeah, I like the move queen g4 to bring the queen to the king side. Doesn't really do much on a4, does it? Maybe knight d7. Knight d7 and then queen g4 probably will come with g5 already.
It's good for me because my queen is controlling all these squares.
Now she has queen e4. Nice.
Yeah, a little bit annoying when he attacks. I can't play bishop f4.
What time is it now? I think it's like 9 p.m. for Dina.
And e4.
Okay. Now he will castle. Yes, he castled. First castle.
Now I'm the one who's attacking.
Again, bishop pair. Again. It's hard to play against bishop pair. Bishop h6.
And okay, now we're safe.
Knight f6, knight d5. But still the position is not very pleasant.
Sure.
I mean, I don't know exact location, but if she had an event with French Chess Federation, like, you don't need to be very smart, right? Okay, now the music is too loud. Okay, bishop c4. Let's think.
Oh, this? Doesn't make any sense.
This is not very pleasant. Now e6, nice move. F takes e6, bishop e6. And then she wants to play d5.
King h8. And d5. I should have taken that pawn. d5.
Yeah, so she wants to follow with d5. How to play against it? Maybe knight f6?
And now this is a monster. So all I need is this.
Knight f6, queen will leave and then bring the rook. Yeah, this pawn on d5 is very strong. What to do? Now the knight is hanging, maybe knight h5. It's relatively safe on h5. Can come to g7.
In a very nice and polite way.
Now d6, and I'm not sure where does the queen go. Ah, she wants to lure the queen to g7 and then play maybe queen g5 and bishop e5. You don't want to push the pawn without knowing that it's for sure winning. Otherwise, this pawn can be quickly lost on d6.
Oh, he could have tried to. Oh, no, I see. No, I think I see.
Maybe queen g3, threatening bishop e5.
This one is better. In case he wants to sack.
Now maybe c3, yeah. As long as there is no perpetual there. So as long as the queen
he
is on
avoided
f2.
losing the queen.
So
The bishop is super strong.
Rook f8 with the idea to bring the knight to f5.
And most importantly, my pawn is going to be a future
world champion.
Future queen.
Maybe b5, b4 is the last hope for black here. Like, true, we don't have any lack of material here, but the pawn on d6, well, actually it's an extra pawn of white, but
Okay,
it's a
now
very strong pawn. He still has some ideas for a draw here.
I guess I still can go with this one.
Well, one rook down, one to go, but at least we got rid of the bishop. f4. Whoa. Then it's a pin pawn.
It doesn't work.
f4, queen f8.
Maybe it does, actually.
Actually, rook f8 was worse, because now she can take on g5, rook f2, d8, queen. Now I think he has to play bishop d8.
Okay.
Oh.
Wow, this is tough. This is so tough.
Maybe I should update the score to...
Yeah, thank you, Dina. That was well played.
Again, bishop pair.
Every time it's super tough. Like, I think I after that queen c7.
Yeah.
There should have been something faster for white.
Yeah, I mean, I was under the impression that if I sacrifice that pawn, that I have compensation. But I don't really, or I have according to the engine, but that's if you, yeah, right, good luck playing 25 precise moves. Okay. Yeah. I guess I need to refresh this Vienna stuff. Levi Rosman is gonna kill me. Okay, thank you, Dina. Good game. All right, let's mute and let's go into rematch.
Thanks everyone. Thank you, Eric. Thank you, Alex. Thank you, Chesno. Thank you so much, guys.
Okay. Right, mute.
All right, we're here.
It's 2 games, right? 2.
So 5-2. 5-2 so far.
Is it?
5-2.
I thought it was 4-2.
Let's see. And now c5. We also played it last time. The thing was with knight e2. Knight e2. Will Nikola
Okay,
play the
so
same?
another Caro-Kann, but a different
The same knight
Caro-Kann.
e2 or not?
Yeah, it is 4-2.
That was quick. I just got a coffee. Oh, okay, he took.
The question is, how many did Dina win? 1-0 in the current attempt, yes.
Okay. He didn't take it last time. Is that a prep? He didn't take it last time. Queen f5. It's been a while I haven't played this line. More precisely, several ages.
I will put it on the screen.
I guess
so
it's
that we
a6
can
here.
see the current score. Maybe like
Now,
this.
this.
Okay, they like to play with the queen on a5 or h4. Elon. With a gamble all entrance.
Knight. Knight.
Just develop is fine here.
Where does that
And she probably
knight
wants
go?
to play knight f5 to trade the bishop, since she's been doing so well with the bishop pair.
Mm-hmm.
And now knight e5, is not he blundering a pawn? Knight e5, bishop d7, and knight d7. Probably still slightly better because of the pawn on c5 being so strong. But it's nicer to play with the free pawn. Right. What is in Dina's head? Maybe she just wants to play a6. Maybe take with the knight better. Or maybe knight f5.
I'm somehow afraid to confuse.
Bobby, they are still playing the same match, but Nikola did avoid the adoption twice already. This is the third and the last attempt for a half adoption.
No, I started this. I was ages ago. Years ago.
He can play b4 first and then take on c6. This did not come across very nice, chess noob.
Okay. Now.
Okay, now knight e5 already does not work, I think, because of bishop.
Or never.
Wait. Knight e5. Does it work?
Probably bishop
Knight
there.
e5. Knight e5. Queen e5. This square here is really nice. Okay, so she played knight f5. Now probably bishop f4 to defend this pawn. And then I really like transfer of the knight via a4 to b6, so he can exchange the bishop on c6 and then go with the knight. And Nikola is up on time. No, Dina will castle. She will castle for sure.
Wait, what if?
But she's now very long time again.
What if I go here? And g5. Next.
Strong Nikola. Hello, Handbrain. Lali only played 3 games against Nikola. Well, I'm sure you would have adopted me if you played the adoption match with me.
It takes here.
Actually, if I play a match with Nikola, I'm not sure who is going to be trying to adopt whom. Because my opening preparation is so bad. And now after f6, I'm not so sure if Dina is still planning to castle. Maybe the long side?
I won't take with my bishop. Now I will take with my pawn. Because I want e6 to be protected.
Take it.
Yep.
Yes. And now he has
no.
takes f6 and winning a queen.
Oh no. What is this? Oh my Jesus.
Mr. Dobrov. Oh, that's a great idea.
Oh no.
This is a GG. Now it's either she's losing a queen or just everything else. Knight f6 and then maybe just castle, and this monster knight on f6 is gonna stay there forever. And she is also running out of time. ef6. Another Bottas gambit. Well, let's see how Nikola does against Anna Muzichuk. And if he manages to avoid adoption there, then we can bring a heavy artillery. Take on c6, maybe, and knight d4.
Okay, dude.
Now it's good to exchange pieces.
Okay, dude. So hang on.
Queen d5. Just don't panic. d5, 96. Queen e5 and c7 mate is hanging. Yeah, this is bad. King can go to e1 to avoid all the checks.
Okay, dude.
Or c3. And now queen c7 is coming, so she has to give up a rook. It's mate. It's mate.
I don't know. Yes.
Good game.
Yeah, very nice tactics.
Yeah, this knight d5 is beautiful.
I wonder whether that was actually. I couldn't calculate it. I was worried whether that was actually the right
No,
move.
it's.
It looked like
if you don't
working.
take, then it's knight f6, and it's hard to find any moves for black.
Okay.
Yeah, the chat keeps suggesting for me to try to adopt you, Nikola, but I think that we just can play a normal match, and I'm not sure who will actually win in it.
Yeah. No, this is all theory until let's see. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I couldn't remember the line I was supposed to play.
Yeah, I actually didn't expect you will play, and I'm sorry, like an idiot. I'm sorry I spent too much time watching Alexandra Bottes. I just spilled my water, so just give me a second. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I can just admire this chair on Nikola's screen because it's like the best chair for back. It's a really good one.
But yours is comfortable as well, right?
It's not that comfortable. So racing chairs are not that good for back as they are advertised. Office chairs are better, and yeah, Nikola has a really good office chair. I'm hoping to upgrade it. I even have a donation goal for that.
Sorry about that. It was.
So what were you saying? You were saying like you were not supposed to. You were not expecting this line.
Yeah, I played Botvinnik Carls before, but you and I played this in the last match, so I didn't.
Yeah.
I kind of didn't expect it now. So, anyway. Oh, Diana Mirza, thank you so much for the huge raid. That's very appreciated, and thank you Ulon for gifting us up. Okay. All right. So yeah, I didn't. This was. Let me see. All right. So computer actually. Let me see here. That's computer. Yeah, computer actually likes knight d5. I couldn't calculate in a blitz game the total result. So, okay, good.
Yeah, it was all proper.
Okay. All right. So that defeats the half adoption. You want to play 2 more games?
Yeah, would be great for me if you.
Sure.
If you wish.
Yeah, of course. Actually, we want to play just to 10 games?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, that's great.
All right, thank you. I'm sending the rematch.
Okay, let's go.
Yeah, rematch sent, and I'm taking this off.
Okay, what just happened there? Guys, I heard a sound. Oh, Eric, thank you so much. Eric, thank you so much for donating $5. Thank you, Eric. Thank you so much. You're very nice. You're helping me out with my goal. Thanks. Okay. I just remembered that everyone on Maria's stream can hear me, so better not say some stupid stuff. Right, let's go. E4. Okay, now, yeah, I think I tried all of them. So let's go with this one and see where.
Okay, we have a poll on the stream. So now, since the score is 4-3 in favor of Dina, and they're playing 3 more games. 3 more? Yeah, 3 more games. Who's gonna win the match? It's not about adoption anymore.
What will he say here?
I think it's just normal match.
Here.
It's close to a draw. Okay, this is Scotch, but why did he take with this pawn? You normally take with a D pawn not to break the pawn structure, and then you have this and open file. Maybe it's still good. It's fighting for the center with D5. Now he's allowing E5. Maybe D6 now. He needs to play D6 to prevent E5. If now E5, then knight D7. Your guy's too nice. Okay, so shall we do just a normal match odds? If Nikola wins the match, which is really difficult now, he would at least win 2 more games and make a draw. So out of 3 games, he will need to not to lose any and win 2. I can give 5-1 for that. For Dina winning, it's probably just 2-1. Because I would myself personally, I think it's gonna be a draw in a match. 5-5.
So if rook e8, then I want to play first bishop g5.
Thank you for the reminder.
Bishop f4. Oh, queen e7 first.
Hey, Drunky. Now this pawn on e5 makes me worried. It's gonna be lost probably.
f6. I'm taking.
She has to take. And this makes the position more or less equal. But I think the pawn on e5 was close to be lost.
And
now the most important is not to give up another 2 bishop pair advantage to Dina. Thank you for being here, Turnip. Have a nice evening. Two bishop pairs. Well, currently it's 2, yeah. But since the position style is quite open filed, open one, bishop pair here would be a big advantage for any side.
He wants to move his queen away, right?
Eventually he can. He can also play bishop g4 for now. I want to play bishop g4 and then rook a e8, so that we can attack the bishop on e2, but not move the rook from f8.
It does.
Now bishop g6, keeping an eye on the king's side. If rook e1, then queen f7. He might, I just wanted to say he probably will play bishop b6 to keep the bishop on this diagonal. Oh, but now he can win a pawn. He can take on d4. Queen cannot take because the bishop on e2 is not defended. And he takes a pawn. And it's also a weak pawn on d4, despite being a central pawn.
But right side, two bishops.
Well, it's two bishops, yes. But now that this pawn on d4 is blocking the center, the bishop advantage is probably not that big. Imagine this pawn wasn't there. And then you put the bishop on b2, and it would be just this beautiful pair.
Let's see how we can use them.
Nikola castled. So now he needs to finish development. Maybe it was bishop d7, defend this pawn. It's not so easy to convert this free pawn, because he also has not a very good structure here and an isolated pawn here. Maybe queen d6. And then can bring the rook to e8. Or knight to e4, another idea. Force one of the bishops to be changed. Pretty good chances for a draw.
Knight e4, bishop takes, pawn takes, rook takes.
Knight g4 attack. I don't know how to defend the king now. Didn't you blunder knight g4? Yeah, maybe here h3 was forced, actually.
This is not possible? Yeah, this is possible, I agree.
I think, well, it's either g3 or f4, one of the two. Nothing else will save here. Because also f2 is hanging. So you cannot play h3 because of check and mate. Maybe f4 is better. But then what to do with... Yeah, then h6 and she loses the pawn. So maybe then g3 is better. But if g3, she loses f2. And he can also play rook b2 first to then take with the rook and threaten a mate. Yeah, this looks like it's gonna collapse. Anyone still wants to bet on Nikola winning the match? I give 5-1 at the moment. Yeah, I think h4. Also the clock, yeah. Maybe even sacrificing an exchange on f4 is an option. To just get rid of this rook, of the bishop. Hi, Glamdring, thank you for the beats. h6. And bishop h4, maybe even g5. How naughty. 93. 93, queen d2, knight f5, and this pawn is still hanging, and then also d4 will hang, but this is probably not so easy to calculate. 93 seems easy. Yeah, this also works. Oh, but now he's giving up a piece. And yeah, because queen h5 is coming. Now this is probably losing. Rook f7 on the move.
Lucky. This is a luck. This is a total luck. Asa, you're there. You will have to perform for me. Yeah, I actually have Asa here in the chat, and I just told her that we're in trouble.
All right. Yeah. Hi guys. All right. I was overdue for a blunder. This was completely one position, I think. Or
yeah.
Too bad. Darn. Yeah. Very nice.
Yeah, we almost expected 4-4.
Yeah. I also thought myself, not this one.
Okay. This is gonna be funny. So I have just I should have spent some time and thought I should have even 93 was winning. Darn.
93, yeah. And then knight f5 and take on g4.
Yeah. Or I should have just exchanged on g4 and then took on f4 and I would be better.
Yeah, take on f4 and then just exchange queens and rook g4, and it's probably at least a draw.
All right. Well, let's put it this way. Dina was kind enough to blunder a queen, so I think me blundering a piece was overdue. All right. Okay. So much for that. Anyway, thanks, Dina.
Thank you, Nikola, for being kind back to me.
Thanks. So should we tell Asya that she's gonna perform the next dare as well?
Yeah, I just
3 dares,
told
right?
her 3
3 dares, 3 adoptions attempts.
Yeah. All right. Anyway, I'll send a rematch.
Okay.
Or you wanna actually let me cancel the rematch. I think this has been a rather rough match. You wanna have a little break?
It's up to you. Yeah.
You're okay continuing to play? I can play. It's totally up to you and to you and Maria. I'm fine. I think everybody wants to continue.
Yes. Yeah. Before this match, I told myself that I'm off for 10 tough games. So
okay.
Yeah.
Sending rematch. Let's go.
Okay. Yeah, my chat says take the break. Well, guys, 2 more games. I think we can do it. 2 more games. All right. 5-3. Yeah, last time it didn't go as I planned it.
Another Scandinavian.
So I will try once again and
again
take
before.
it over here.
I will learn this one from Nikola. I'm gonna play this
his
variation.
A4. I will go on D6. And this time I will not. No. Queen D8. No knight F6 anymore. No blundering the queen. Forget about it.
There was a slight hope there.
Okay, knight F6. Now let's be serious. Okay, here we have a choice.
I like this. I love these bishops. Beautiful.
Here we do have a choice.
Okay, so what she's gonna do? E6 kind of asks to be played, but then she's losing a castle. Knight C6
should
maybe,
fine.
And then we can just play bishop B5 or castle. But if we just played bishop C4, we don't want to play B5, right? Then just castle. Still, anytime she plays E6, he will take on F8. Yeah, I like all these gambits that Nikola is playing.
To me.
I was never brave enough to sacrifice my pawns, even for development.
A little bit of a music to you guys, those who are listening to me. Okay.
Maybe rook E1, queen E2. And then I want to play.
Now the question is how to develop.
Some other ideas are knight B5, knight D4.
Trying to escape by here.
Of course, when the queen is not there. It feels like bishop F8 exchanges in favor of black. But well, she's hiding a king. It's like a fake castle.
I have to take
bishop. Maybe taking this bishop is better. To not allow any
bishop takes
queens with bishop
when
E6.
Bishop takes.
It's unusual. You always normally take on D5 with a knight, but here I like
have
bishop
to eliminate
D5.
him.
And maybe
knight takes, I believe.
Yeah, we don't want to exchange queens just yet.
Knight takes.
Since we're better on development, we can use that to improve.
Oh, queen takes. Okay. Yeah, this is logical.
But he can also win this pawn. Well, when you are down a pawn or any material for development, exchanging pieces is usually in favor of your opponent.
Since my knight is protecting everything, how about
more material
development?
Maybe moving back the queen. Do not exchange it, but just maybe queen b3 or queen b5 even. Abandon c2 but take b7 instead. Yeah, maybe queen b3 and we pretend that we're defending the pawn, but at the same time we want to take on b7.
Could be a nice move. No.
And now she has a tricky move, queen f6, which is not too obvious, but it makes things a bit tricky.
Listen.
Or maybe just exchange the
I'm a
queens
pawn up.
and the knight d4. Yeah, she has a pawn up, so exchanging pieces is not bad.
So why shouldn't I go to an endgame? And this. Because I don't want him to annoy me.
He still has a bit more active pieces.
No, I'm
but
okay.
Not for long. This rook is a bit awkward. Maybe pushing a5, a6 now to get rid of this pawn, which in the future might become weak.
Correct.
A weakness. Maybe rook b1. Tickle this pawn. Mouse placement, sorry.
Oops. Almost blundered.
At least not a queen this time. There is no queens.
Yep.
Yeah, all these exchanges were good for black because they have a pawn up. Now only move rook e4.
Now there it is.
Of course, he is not worried about b takes a5 because he will quickly win the pawn back, so she will not take on a5. But what to do? Maybe f5, maybe b5, f5, then b5. And you get some control over c4, d5 squares. And a5 pawn, it's in black's favor to keep this pawn on the board so they can win it in the future. Yeah, the yes. Advantage in development definitely was really good, but exchanging pieces. That's why I think taking with the knight on d5 was better, not with the queen.
And try to how they say
here this moment knight d5 was better.
And this.
Now, yeah,
so
b5,
we are pawn up. We're in an endgame. It is a question of technique now.
Some
rook d1.
Get inside the head of the WGM.
This.
Bishop.
And if I take?
Pawn. Too many pawns, I think. Rook b4, rook e4.
b7.
If the king was on f3, it would work. But strategically, this position is lost already, so I understand that Nikola is trying to find ways to swindle. This bishop is controlling all of the squares, and this pawn is protecting f5. So the knight is really useless here, unfortunately. Maybe getting to b6 would be ideal. Now maybe rook e4. And then she can start moving the pawn and then bring the bishop to b5, and it's a total domination. Good night, and we'll see you next week.
Passive or active?
And now it's
I
suddenly
think I lost
more
a
like a
tempo
draw.
somewhere in the middle of the road.
Now maybe bring the king. But yeah, this pawn is not going anywhere. This looks like a draw. And he also has much more time. Okay, at this point I will remove our bit wars. This pawn was defended by the knight. I think g3 was unnecessary. Should still be possible to hold h4 or h3. And then she has b2. But again, he can always push a7 and take the pawn on b2 in exchange. But maybe rook f6 and then bring it back to b6. This is even better for white now, after taking on f6. Rook b7, king g6, rook b6. So it's a draw basically. Now she had a check, and now it's total draw. I think. Knight, king d3. He's going for a mate. Rook b7, a7. Oh my god, he's winning. King f6 and king knight e7 check. Oh no, don't give up that pawn. Oh, it's a pity. But now rook b7 or bishop b7, rook e8 maybe, and go back quickly. Rook e8, b2, but he cannot stop it. Ah, he wants to go here and here, but it's with the price of a knight.
No, this was totally lost. This was totally lost. Wow.
Yeah, this was totally lost.
Yeah. Thanks, Dina. That was interesting.
Yeah, that was not deserved at all from my side.
Yeah, you definitely lost the tempo somewhere, Gina.
Yeah, I think rook b6 was stupid. Yeah, I should first start with the pawn.
Yeah. Okay, let's see here.
And then it was, of course, already completely drawn. And then you gave up f6, I think.
Oh, you also donated a bishop. Bishop d5 is what I didn't see. I had knight e7 and take the bishop and I'm winning.
Yeah. But also before you had rook f6, maybe move 37.
37.
Rook f6 and if b2. I understand you don't want to allow the pawn to move, but I think Dina can move it anyway to b2, and then you come back to b6 and you want a pawn.
Yeah.
Probably still drawn, and then she can take a6, you take b2.
Okay. Yeah.
Well, Dina also did not take on h2, which I think you could have taken.
Yeah.
You're speaking about endgame, right?
Yeah.
All right. One of these days, I need to figure out how to play this low on time end games. But all right, good game, Dina. Thank you. You took.
Thanks.
All right. Let's.
So the last one.
That's the last one. Yes.
Okay, let's go.
All
right. Right. So this one was not deserved at all from 1 point, but from the other, give me a point.
Point is a point.
Yes, this is highly important.
A point
this
is a point.
Highly important. Oh, la la. Last one. Let's do it. Let's do it.
Yeah, Dina is still managing a bit better in a time trouble than Nikola does.
Another 3.
Because you also should expect that your opponent will blunder as well, not only yourself. And that 97 check winning a bishop was
end up
unfortunate
with
that he did not
the same line we already had in our first match.
Okay, so now he did not forget to play d5 immediately. That's correct.
The same line we already had
he
in
also
our
could
first
have
match.
Checked first with queen e7. And now maybe just bishop c5, and it's pretty comfortable position with bishop c5, bishop b7, d4, all that. Bishop
is this the thing
looking
that
at the king. If queen e2, then bishop e6. And if bishop b5, then king f8, g6, and king g7. In this match, they hardly make any castles. They just manually castling their kings.
I think it's the same idea, more or less, that I wanted to do in the previous Scotch game. But it didn't happen to be because there was that...
Now he probably will castle.
Oh, thank you, Anna Crumling, for rating a party of 234. Thank you so much. I'm actually full concentrated playing the last game of our match with Nikola.
Yeah, hi everyone.
So welcome, raiders.
I'm speaking for everyone here.
Sorry if I do not communicate with you that much. Where is 6-4?
Okay.
Where's 6-4?
Okay, so the poll was you guys were right,
2.
saying that Dina is gonna win the match.
Mm-hmm.
And she did.
Now he won
6-3, and it's the last game. But Nikola did avoid being adopted 3 times today.
Yes.
She had 3 attempts.
I won't let him. Knight g4. At least I have knight f3. At least I have knight f3.
All right.
What else do I have? What else do I have?
He has bishop g4. Well, knight g4 does not work this time because the pawn on f7 is there. So he did remember h3. Probably wanted to try it again.
No.
But this time knight f3 is just
no h3.
No problem. g3 would be bad as well because of f5, f4. But knight f3 simply stops all of the attempts. Maybe bishop e7 with b4.
To end up with a checkmate in 1. Okay, now can I do that, please?
Now h3, knight f6.
I hope so. I was told
you also
one
have some
piece
idea with queen
in your
b6
camp
and then take and f2 is gonna be hanging. But maybe it's not worth a piece.
Away as fast as possible. Knight or bishop?
No, h3 is fine
Bishop.
Here. It's fine. Queen b6, maybe.
And c4.
And then c4, but he has knight e4.
Knight e4.
Attacking f2 and forcing the bishop to take. And then maybe f takes c4, and then again f2 might be in trouble. Whenever he semi-opens the f file by moving the pawn, f2 is becoming really weak. So c4 might not be good because of knight e4. And then maybe white has queen c2 just to defend f2, but it's a good compensation.
Yeah, this would be a strategical decision. Knight e4, I take, and knight d4. Guess I don't need this one.
No, if takes c4 doesn't work because of queen d5.
Oh, there's also knight g. Is it thanks? Is it thanks?
Queen d5,
Tick.
king h8, and queen e4.
I guess it is.
Losing both pawns.
I guess it is thanks for the pawn and for yet one more pawn. Oh, right. This is
Not
better.
good. That's
this
not
is
good.
Way better.
Still bishop pair, but
He
not enough.
has two bishops, which is pretty dangerous still for me.
Yeah. This is
and I should go to d4 for the knight. Shouldn't I? There is also this
like
one.
Too many pawns here.
Knight g5, rook takes f2.
b4, and then she can play bishop d4.
So let's choose the safest option. Let's choose the safest option. I guess he should use the pawn somehow to get on my nerves. Yeah, this is it. This is what I was telling you about. But you know what?
Bishop d6, queen d6.
He also has a pawn.
Yeah,
take.
I mean, it's two extra pawns for white, so exchanging pieces is also fine.
Or not.
Yeah, I think she's tired.
What is the choice?
Well, maybe she's thinking about a 4, but then it's beaning in the knight.
Let's do it.
But now rook e6. It's probably not the best.
It worked. No, it didn't. Oh God.
It's not
oh God, do not tell me.
What?
Oh no. Oh,
I
bishop
think
takes
just simply taking on d6 was fine.
Oh no.
Now she cannot play 4. Queen
d5.
Oh
no.
Bishop p5, rook e1.
Bishop here takes.
Rook f5 is a lot.
Queen.
Rook f5. Rook f5 and everything stops. Yeah, this was too complicated. I think Dina outcomplicated herself here.
Okay, pin is a pin.
Maybe just going for an bishop takes d6, and then knight takes e6 was the easiest, given 2 pawns advantage. Now he has queen c6, and if she does not exchange queens, then rook g6, and this might result in a mate. Well, Nikola definitely deserves to win one more game. He was very close in the previous one. He can still play rook c6 to get out of the spin while attacking a queen, or simply play rook, I think rook back to e8 to get rid of the pin, and then he can move away the bishop. Maybe rook c6 is the easiest.
Yes, 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 yes.
Going for complicated things, both of them.
And rook f1.
And rook f1.
And rook f1.
He will have to give away the queen. And she is safe.
What now?
Take on f1, queen f1, bishop d6. Try to make a castle.
Oh, take it. And now? Oh. Okay. First, let's go here.
So I think this game
to avoid checkmate.
Like they're both definitely already tired from all the games before.
Oh, I see the double attack that I could do. And it doesn't work anymore.
Both were blundering a lot, but this game is like a very good.
It definitely was a double attack.
A very good example how to not to play when you're low on time and you're up in material from both of them. Do not outcomplicate yourself. If you are up a piece, just exchange the pieces and go for the winning endgame.
What will he do? What will he do? Oh, no, this is not nice.
That was a trap with bishop h2 check and taking a queen. This is definitely winning for white. She's just moving the queen with the check and then pushing a pawn. A7 queen. And it's resignable.
This pawn should be a queen. Okay. 7-3. Still worse than the last time. I see you in the chat. We're in trouble. I didn't manage to adopt Nikola.
3 times.
Oh, yeah. Oh, thank you so much. Oh, their regional black pepper for cheering 5,000 bits. Thank you so much.
This is like a second or a third game in a row that I feel that I shouldn't have lost it.
Yes.
Well, you both were too complicating the position. I think when you're so low on time, you had some advantage. You had 2 pawns advantage, Dina, and you just
and I had a piece.
And then you did the same. You both went for 2 complicated ways.
I just needed to play here rook f6, and I have a bishop and
or queen c6
rook f8
to exchange,
and it's done. Yeah. And I thought about it. Why am I complicating things? I'm ahead of time. I have plenty of time. I can, all right. Well, it is what it is. I'll take 7-3 against Dina anytime. So
it's an improvement from the previous match.
Yeah, I was saying, and to have my sister in the chat now. So it is a like 7-3. So I mean, it's nice, but it's not an adoption, and it's even not 8-2, which we had last time. So I said, we are really in trouble. Yeah, we should think about. But I honestly worked through all those lines that we had during last match, and as you have seen, I came out with some surprises. But you also managed to, like, I think my biggest disappointment is the Karokan game, the one that aborted the adoption, because I really studied a lot that line, and I put a lot of hope on it, and I was waiting for you there, and here you played this knight e2, which I didn't honestly look at.
Which one is this?
The Tal one.
Yeah,
the Tal
not
variation.
the Botvinnik Karls, the one in which you
the one
played
that you
3v2?
that you won when you aborted the adoption.
Oh, the very first one.
Yeah, I think it was round 4. No, yeah, it was round 3.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, it was Tal variation then.
Yeah.
I have played so many games in that variation. I'm very familiar with that position. I won actually one game. I won against Aman Humbleton, and it was actually Hadenbrenge, and it was a game against Aman was actually there. That's my favorite opening.
You also won against someone also taking on Queen B2.
Yeah.
I remember you showed me that game on Lichess. That was also a very nice game.
Yeah. No, I played that against Anna Maya, I think.
Against Kalia? No. Yeah.
Anyway. No, I like Karokan and Tal variation is one of my favorite openings. So if I wish I could only do it. Famous Wizard, to answer your question, yeah. And Dina is Anamai was playing on Lichess when she first started started streaming. Yeah, and thank you, Dina, by the way, for playing all the 10 games. That's very greatly appreciated, and I'm quite grateful. And I think these matches are hugely beneficial for my development. And one thing is that the Scotch, I worked with Anna Rudolf on that line.
Okay. The one that we had in the last in the Bishop C5 in the last game.
There was a line there with Rook B8 and then a Rook B4. That's basically came from.
Okay, the one that we didn't play today.
Correct. Yes.
Yeah, so basically when you passed by our stream with Asya last Thursday and you told me that you improved your Scotch, I decided that I should also make some innovations there. So yeah, it was evident for me that you would be waiting for me there. So I decided to surprise you first.
Yeah, and I was very uncomfortable with your with your Vienna. I think I need to look into that, and that G3 thing was pretty strong. So anyway, okay.
Yeah, it didn't happen as I was working it. So at first I was a little bit frustrated, and then I played F4. I don't know seriously the evaluation. I don't think that I achieved anything with white. But then when I managed to play B4, yeah, I started liking that position.
Okay. All right. To answer, yes, Famous Wizard is asking. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, Famous Wizard, I like that too. And she's asking me about what is my FIDE rating. I honestly don't know. I haven't. I'm fully intent to start playing on the board tournament, and I guess all tournaments and we'll find out. My dream which is why I'm playing these matches and I'm doing all of this, is to participate in a title Tuesday, meaning get a title, and I think NM should be within the reach in the next couple of years. So we'll see.
That's actually very very curious, because you have all those title players who say that no, I don't like playing Title Tuesday. Everyone is cheating there anyway, and it's so tough. And I don't know, there are so many who can play there and who do not want to play there, who just ignore it, say it's not a serious tournament. And
I don't care if I lose all 9 games or however many. I just want to play it. So
yeah.
All right. Well, Dina, thank you very much. Sasha is in your chat. Is Sasha still in your chat? So let me say hello to her.
Yeah, she was here till the last victory for sure. Yeah. Thank you, Nikola, for agreeing to continue till 10, and Maria, to you for stay with us, because for me, obviously, it feels 7-3 feels way better than 2-1. So I'm a little bit more relieved than an hour ago.
Well, I think it's just some of the openings that you probably will need to work on in case if there is a third adoption attempt by Dina.
Sure, yeah. And I'm obviously very, like, to be honest, I really enjoy these matches because they train me for when OTB is back, because for me it will actually be back just the next week from not this Thursday, but no, Tuesday, not this Tuesday, but Tuesday 22nd, St. Petersburg Championship starts, and then I need to fight for the first 3 places in order to qualify for the high league. And if I qualify, then the Russian high league is pretty strong one, starts just after. So I thank you, Nikola, for training me as well.
For finding the holes
for finding my holes. Thank you so much, like you did last time, and this time it's perfectly well for me.
No, Dina, first, you have 400 ELO points on me on chess.com. That means that the one who benefits from these games is I'm the one who is benefiting. Obviously, the weaker player benefits. So I'm very grateful for you doing this not only once but twice, and that's very greatly appreciated. And guys, for the record, Dina is a great streamer. Dina is a great friend, and if whoever hasn't given her a follow, that in all 3 chats, please give her a follow. She has very many great streams, especially with her sister, who incidentally has a positive score against me that we need to work on.
Yeah, 1-0 for Asa.
Yes, and so what are we going to do with the dare? What would Asya want to do? Oh, Asya went away, so I had to said goodnight and left, so we can't really ask her.
Yeah, we have already talked that through for a while, and we considered that we are open to like any activity, but as long as it stays like in the limits, if you know what I mean.
Of course.
So yeah, I think we have some time to work it through, and later give a deadline.
And when is your tournament?
The tournament starts a week after.
In 2 weeks?
Tuesday week. No, like in a Tuesday 22nd.
A week of Tuesday. Okay. And
yeah.
Well, I wish you luck. I'm quite sure you're going to do quite well.
Thank you so much.
And that you will qualify for the league. That's the high league, the Russian high league.
First St. Petersburg Championship, where I need to qualify for the high league. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Very good. How about this? I'm gonna put a $100 bounty for you to qualify.
Is it a bet?
It's not a bet. It's a bounty. If you win, I'll donate $100 to your channel.
Okay.
I'm used to doing this with Lila Kuridze and quite a few streamers.
That's why she was playing so well over the board.
The question I have is this gonna like, I know where Alexandra Bot is, for example. She plays much better when there is something there is a stakes involved. So
motivation, yeah.
Motivation. Does that work for you, Dina, or should we not go there?
Okay, honestly, like I had this conversation already with some of colleagues of mine who asked me, where are the prizes of this tournament? And I thought, like, okay, for me, it's the most like the biggest motivations will forever be to qualify. so first, second, or third. Yeah, but I guess a little bit more of an extra
incentive.
Yeah, would not hurt.
Okay, very good. So there is a bounty now on you winning the first 3 places. And we'll talk to Asya about it. And how about this?
Oh my.
And we'll go from there. Maria, thank you for the commentary as always. That was very greatly appreciated. I have to make an admission. This is the last couple of matches. I swindled not to be adopted in the very last game. I'm obviously a little bit happier now, and there will be plenty of games to show on, my best losses tomorrow, and then we'll go from there. Thank you everybody for being here. Thank you for all the follows. Thank you, Ulon, and everybody else, Ulon, who donated. Thank you for your support, and we'll continue this journey.
Yeah, thank you guys, and we will see you again next week with an adoption match against Anna Muzichuk. Do not to put any pressure on Nikola beforehand, but that is going to be very difficult.
Yeah. That's probably Anna is stronger than Aman. I'm in trouble. I'm in deep trouble. So we'll see how it goes.
But you also went through a very long journey, and you already had chances against Aman, and you definitely managed the time trouble and the whole pressure of the match much better now. So I think Anna also has some reasons to be a bit concerned.
Yes, and if you manage to get Elizabeth Pecht to be involved, that would be very useful. So
maybe we can do a commentary together.
Sounds like a plan. All right. So guys, who raids whom? Is anybody continuing
I'm finished for the day, so I'm happy to raid either of you.
Dina, are you going to continue streaming or you want to end?
I think I'm gonna stay around for a while to talk with my chat because I missed absolutely everything. I'll just go in there.
Okay.
And somehow my viewers increased dramatically, which is thanks to you guys, especially Maria.
All right.
So yes, I'll stay.
Yeah, I think it's also Anna Kramling who helped. Thanks to her for the raid.
Perhaps.
Okay, very good. Yeah, I'm incidentally just a full announcement. I'm still struggling with Twitch to grant me partnership. They continue the usual drill of denying it for the first time. So we're now playing the Sunday game. Boo to Twitch, but we'll deal with that. That's not a problem. All right, so Maria, why don't you raid me and I'll raid Dina?
Sure, I will.
All right.
Okay, thank you guys.
Thank you guys, awesome. And thank you, Maria, so much for the commentary.
Thank you, Dina. That was a great match. Very greatly appreciated. Thank you.
And thank you guys for some tips for me what to play against certain moves.
Yeah.
I will definitely take some tips there.
Yes. Okay, I'm ending the Zoom call and I'm gonna wait for the.
Yeah, I will raid you in just a couple of minutes.
Okay, sounds good. Okay. All right, so. All right, guys, that was an interesting match. Let me go and I want to take a quick look at the games I played against Dina. I think I played, actually, honestly, this was probably, my best. I'm going to just get this up and running. So, yeah. Okay, very good. So you guys can hear me. All right. And let me just, I can't do that. So this was an interesting match in many ways. Dina is a familiar opponent. So I was, yeah, there we go. That's better. I'm just gonna hide this. Okay. Let me hide all of these screens. And I want to take a quick look at a couple of games. Okay. All right, just bear with me for a second while I adjust this. to be quite frank with you guys, no, not that. We don't want to do this. Blah. And where is the other zoom here? There you go. Okay. I think I'm playing Anna Muzichuk next week. And very frankly, this is going to be the toughest match I had up to this point. I'm very frankly kind of, I don't want to say resigned to getting adopted, but I fully expect to get adopted in this match. That doesn't mean that I'm not going to, you know, as they say in, where is this? Just bear with me for 1 second. No. Okay, let's hide this. So I don't know how to play with against Anna Muzichuk. That's probably too much, you know, biting more than I can possibly chew. So, but I fully expect to, you know, as they say, to die with my boots on and, you know, stand up to the challenge and so on and so forth. I want to say, just bear with me for 30 more seconds. I'm sorry about that. I have, all right, let's go, come on, there we go, 2 more, oh, no, I want Nikola. All right, that's good enough, I think. I was actually very afraid about this match because I expected that Dina will come prepared, and actually she did. In many ways, all right, now all we need to do is to move this and we are ready. So bear with me. I'm gonna now that this is done, I'm gonna load up this analysis board and see. I have, you know, oops, Maria Emelianova, I'm gonna just move this off the screen, and we don't need either one of these anymore. Okay, very good. So let me see if I can adjust this so you guys actually can see the board. All right, come on. Yeah, that's good. All right, so let me take a quick look at these as a couple of games while we are. I want to take a quick look. So sorry for the delay. I'm obviously slow. All right. Okay, so let me take a quick look. And hey, Goran Zaric, very good. Hey, Chestnut KZ, I have actually an announcement to make. The Fall Guys is yours truly has acquired one of these. So I am actually going to play. Thank you, PhotoChess, for raiding with a party of 27. So yours truly actually has downloaded the game and will play one of these days Fall Guys. I'm absolutely atrocious because it has been, let me say, a decade too since this is happening. But yes, I'm gonna start playing Fall Guys one of these days. No, honestly, I would do anything that's possible for me to play this. But what I want to see here is, and thank you, Raiders, thank you for joining the stream. That's very greatly appreciated. I want to see this last game because I kind of felt that, you know, I had this. So B3 was a surprise. That's actually not a very common move. And yeah, Sepper, Julian had no insider info, he didn't. So this knight g4 is probably was too aggressive. f5. All of this is fine, and then I managed to blunder 2 pawns here, but then this knight e6 was a blunder, and I collected a piece, and then like an idiot, instead of just playing, all I needed to do here is to play a rook, rook e8, or even rook f8, and I have an extra piece, and I would be winning the game. I managed to mess that up because, please don't ask me why. And once that's done, this was basically a lost game. All right. So I have a question for the chat, guys. When I'm game to play, I'm actually very interested in playing Fall Guys, because I actually want to do that. When would be a good when would be a good time to do it? Do you want me to do it instead of my regular streams? Do you want me to have a special event that will be announced and do that? Oh, I can play Anna after the adoption. Okay, that's a possibility. But I'll talk to Anna about it. If she wants to play Fall Guys, that would be fun. Though I think Anna would be better off playing with somebody who has a little bit more experience with this. Anyway, so if I look here at all the games I have played against Dina, I played some games really well, and I actually, some games less well. Like obviously the Caro games. Oh yeah, and obviously this doesn't count. This she was, she just blundered the thing, and the computer doesn't like this b4 line. Okay, Anna Gambit wants to be friends. Okay. Let me look at one more game. I want to see that very last game that I have lost, actually. This one. Yeah. I need to, I think for my future development, I'm actually going to talk about this tomorrow. I need to find a way to win games in which I have a -6 advantage. It's not, that would be very salty if this was an adoption match. And okay. All right, guys. So I'll talk to, so what I'm going to do with Famous Wizard, I'm going to talk to Anna Muzichuk and see if she's interested in playing, playing Fall Guys with me after adoption match. So I promised Dina that I would raid her, and we'll go from there, and I'll announce it. My IRL has mercifully calmed down. I hope to be able to go back to my regular streaming schedule, which streaming schedule is tomorrow. I'm going to have my best losses and analyze games from this match. I will also have my stream with Anna Rudolf, which is happening at these days Tuesdays at 5 p.m. because she's very busy with doing St. Louis, and I'm gonna have a special stream dedicated to Fall Guys, and I will keep you guys posted and appraised of it. In the meantime, let me send you to Dina. And please give her a shout. Dina is a very strong player. She is a great lady, and she's playing a very important tournament that I hope she's going to do very well. And looking forward to actually playing Fall Guys. For the record, I completely suck, so I'm kind of too embarrassed to start playing on the stream. But, I guess that's what everybody wants to do. Sending a raid, and see you guys tomorrow. And thank you for coming and watching me play with Dina. Talk to you soon. Bye. Thank you, Julian. Very greatly appreciated. Thank you for being here.